today... Well, anyway. Sorry I missed that fucking interrupt. Hey, what's up guys? This is UD Guy with a Gun here, and today we are going to be doing the third war story, Avanti, Savoia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, let's just hop right on into it.
Everyone was affected by the war. Every corner of the world was touched. The human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way. They said this would be the war to end all wars. But I wonder if there will ever be an end to human ambition and our will to destroy.
From what it looks like, this one's going to be a short one, so this is probably going to end up being a very short mission. Well, a short war story. So, yeah. I might have the next one. If I beat this one in enough time, I might have the next one up. It all depends. That music, though. Alright. The Arditi. We either win or we all die. That's one hell of a motto.
Dad? You up there? Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together, just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
Every time I see that type of suit, I know shit's going down. Oh boy. And I can run. Oh, let's push.
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing the story makes me worry for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. They would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
Oh yeah! Oh shit! But oh boy, I can take it. frag. Just toss frags for all you guys. Why not? Is that your big accomplishment? Is to basically one hit? Yeah, what?
All that was left after the flame.
Oh, that flame just literally just raped me. That's just damn. Yeah, so that's our first death so far. That was a mess up on my my part. I just got it, conquering the
A
mountain.
church was sitting at the base of the path.
Unlock
Enemy
all
troops had
cryptic
fortified it.
entries in
I had to
Avanti
fight them
and Savoia.
first.
Huh. Sweet. I guess me dying gave me an achievement. Oh, shit. Like the true war machine I had. Oh, I love this so much. Definitely, this should definitely be kind of a tell of the fearlessness. Especially these paladins. And this especially, I think it's your basic their willingness to get in the suit and just charge up this fucking island. I mean, hell, a guy like me would be dead by now. Especially if I was in the scene. He was eventually die. These flamethrowers would be the end of you.
All that was left after the flame troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Even the foot soldiers couldn't handle us. I have a feeling they gave me anti-tank grenades for a reason. Oh!
Avanti, coraggio!
It's out of church now, buddy.
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Matteo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
Limpid. Limpid frags. More, frags. And more stick pace. I'm gonna continue with these. Bam, bam. Have a frag. Man, I love this one so far. I was wondering
Matteo
what,
and the entire
I've seen,
Italian
like,
offensive
previews
was
and
in
all that,
danger
so I was
as long
wondering
as
when
that
like,
artillery
mission
gun
was
remained.
where I've been
So I had to take it down.
And I'm glad it's the next mission on the list. Really, because I fucking love being this suit. There's something about it. It makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel like you can take on the world when you do this. Except for motherfuckers hit you right in the eyeball. And you fuck. And you fuck back. Oh, poor guy. How come, like, I'm the only one in the armor suit? That's the question. Do you just not want anyone stealing the glory from me? I would say capture the playbook. What was that? I'm just moving up there trying to find
Bene! Ecco fatto! Avanziamo!
Just looks like I'm moving up their trench line and just...
The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
He did enough.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. That was my next target.
I like how there's basically this entire squad coming up.
Copertura in movimento! Copertura in movimento!
Fighting throughout these. Going in and starting eliminating people. Once he gets there, they pretty much, they gotta handle it. Pushing it.
The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself. am the last man. But then I hear a noise that I will never forget. They were targeting Matteo's unit below me. So I do the only thing I can. It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo.
Oh, baby. I love using this gun. I don't know what it is. Something with these heavy artillery guns. They're just...
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Damn straight, Daniel Graham. Fuck these Fuck yeah. Daniel, motherfucking Graham. These guys are getting taken out way too fucking easily. Look at that.
Were you still safe behind your armor?
Of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes veered away.
Causing a rock slide to take him out. Smart bastards, I give them that. Smart bastards. Oh. Why are you taking the armor and shit off, dude? You kinda need it.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh, God. Matteo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice.
So why not keep your armor by any chance?
I had to find Matteo. He could have been anywhere. Started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
I don't know. There's something about this dude's accent. Nice. getting hurt quicker. I'm used to being a fucking suit of armor. Yep, I knew I was gonna die. I'm too used to being in a damn suit of armor. I gotta tell you, I'm too used to it. That entire playthrough they got me going through it. It's just. Why did they make me take that shit off?
I had to find Matteo. He could have been anywhere.
Back up, pick it up, maybe? Or, whoa, you guys seen where I dropped it off, right? Gone. What the hell? I ain't taking the fucking silent route.
I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them. I will admit, I have one hell of a trigger finger when it comes to like pistols and shit. Anything semi-automatic, I have one hell of. We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Sorry, sniper. You're going in the hole for a little bit. Yeah. Are you kidding me? I mean, at least it goes to the same point where, yeah, like when the armored vehicles start coming in, at least it would go to that point. I'm happy about that. At least I think yeah.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Hey, what's in here? Check this. Something matches. Alright. Oh, that's my own ally. I shot him on purpose.
Controllare la distanza! Non lasciamo sbagliare! Siamo miei serventi!
Grab some of those aim that tinky. Fernandez. No, Kissy. Hey buddy,
degli alleati in quella
can I
casupola.
borrow
Ne ho
this?
uno nel mirino! Avanti,
Oh,
carica!
okay.
Dritto davanti a noi!
The lodges were safe and I had to move on.
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No, the men said his unit had made it further up.
Calmati, posso curarti! Assaltiamo la tribù!
So Mateo's moved further up. Mateo must be a really cocky son of a bitch, you know that?
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort.
It says that there's a weapon crate. What? How the fuck? Oh fuck. That's wasted bullets. Alright.
Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire.
Wow. Alright, I have no idea what just killed me, but we'll let's see in a little while. Once I look back in. Pretty dangerous gambit, to be honest with you. Attacking right after a grenade is thrown.
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. You had to have made it to the fort.
Oh, what's this? Oh, another field manual.
Dobbiamo salvare I nostri fratelli!
Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere. were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels, or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
Nothing else? Okay. I mean, you'd still have your armor if you know you didn't take it off. Yeah, if he would have just, you know, kept his armor on and all that fun stuff, he would have been A-okay to go up that fucking mountain. You know? God damn. How many motherfuckers are down here in this damn hell system? Are you kidding me? He comes up behind me and hits me. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry for the massive failures that are up here, so... Yeah, this video might take a little bit longer than I expected. To be honest with you, this mission is decently difficult when you don't have your suit. doing like a fucking tank rifle, that would actually work a hell of a lot. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me.
I don't know how. I just knew Matteo wasn't there.
Oh, wait, you're telling me that this entire time, me clearing this place out, fucking here. Huh. License pistol. Quite fancy. Give it that. They tell me the entire time it took me to clear out this fort, Matteo
I
wasn't
still
even.
think about that field. Every day. I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No!
Oh shit.
You...
Poor guy. I mean, hell, I fucking cleared out the entire fortress looking for his ass. Ends up dead.
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things?
Damn. It's gotta suck.
Buon compleanno,
Badly.
Matteo.
Man, there's the third achievement I've gotten today. Third rare. Just from this. Well, holy shit. That's that one completed. Later on tonight, I might do this one just for the fact that that one was so short. So, we'll see about it. It all depends. Because I'm definitely not doing it at the moment. But, anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. See you next time.